Warhammer 40k, under 1,500 characters. In the far future of Warhammer 40,000, the galaxy is a hellscape. There is no peace, no hope, only endless war. Humanity is ruled by the Imperium, a bloated theocracy built on fear, ignorance, and genocide. Its god is a corpse on a throne, sustained by daily human sacrifices. Billions live and die in his name, not knowing why. But the Imperium is the least awful faction. That says a lot. The Tyranids are a swarm that consumes entire planets. The Necrons are undead machines bent on erasing life itself. The Eldar once ruled the stars, but their pride birthed a chaos god that devoured them. The Drukhari feed on torture to survive. Then there's Chaos, the true nightmare. For evil gods corrupt minds, twist bodies, and break entire worlds. Just traveling through space can doom your soul. Demons wait for a crack in reality to pour through. In this universe, no one is innocent. No one is safe. Every empire is collapsing. Every hero is broken. There are no happy endings, no chosen ones, no saviors. Warhammer 40k isn't dystopia, it's post-hope. The Second Apocalypse, under 1,500 characters. In the Second Apocalypse, the world is not broken, it was built to be doomed. This fantasy universe, created by our Scott Backer, is one of the bleakest ever imagined. Free will doesn't exist. Souls are real and damnation is certain. The gods don't save. They punish. The Inkoroi, twisted alien beings, know the truth. The afterlife is torment. To escape it, they plan to destroy all intelligent life, closing the door to the gods forever. To do that, they created the No-God, a weapon that ends birth itself. When it awakens, life just stops. But the Inkoroi aren't alone in shaping the apocalypse. Enter the Dunyan, a sect of hyper-rational humans who reject emotion and worship logic. To them, people are machines, tools to be used. Kelhis, their greatest product, bends nations to his will. He's a prophet, a messiah, and a manipulator. His followers worship him. They shouldn't. Even he might be a puppet. Everyone is being moved by forces beyond understanding. Gods, none of them care about justice or mercy. They care about control, survival, and power. In this world, hope is a lie. Salvation is a trap. And humanity? Just a grain of wheat waiting to be harvested. The Cthulhu Mythos, 2,000 characters. The Cthulhu Mythos is cosmic horror at its bleakest, where the universe doesn't hate you. It just doesn't care. No gods to save you, no justice, no purpose. Just ancient beings and an uncaring cosmos. Cthulhu sleeps in the sunken city of Relaya, but he's only the start. Azathoth, the blind idiot god, dreams all of reality. If he wakes, everything ends. Yog-Sothoth exists outside time, knowing all, caring for none. And Nyarlathotep? He walks among us, spreading madness with a grin. The more you learn, the worse it gets. Reality is a veil hiding the void, and those who look too closely go insane or vanish. Forbidden knowledge doesn't grant power here. It destroys. There are no heroes, no chosen ones, just people who don't know, and those who wish they didn't. Ignorance is mercy. Curiosity is doom. Knowledge? That's where your end begins. So if you hear whispers from the deep or feel something watching through your dreams, don't answer. Don't investigate. Run. Because in the Cthulhu Mythos, knowing is the real nightmare. Dark Souls, 2,000 characters. Dark Souls is a world of ashes where even glory decays. Once, there was only gray and dragons. Then came the first flame, bringing light and dark, life and death. From it rose Gwyn, Nido, the Witch of Izalith, and the furtive pygmy. They defeated the dragons and began the Age of Fire. But fire fades. Gwyn, fearing the dark, sacrificed himself to keep it burning. It worked briefly. The flame always fades, and with it comes a cursed cycle of rise and ruin. Undead bear the dark sign, cursed to die and rise again, losing their minds each time until they go hollow, empty shells. You, the chosen undead, are told to ring bells, slay lords, and link the flame. But it's a path walked countless times, and nothing ever truly changes. Gods hide in ruin. Heroes are mad or dead. Towns are empty. The world doesn't want saving, it wants to end. When you reach the flame, you must choose. Link it and burn, or let it die. But it doesn't matter. The cycle continues. Someone always comes next. And the world, broken and forgotten, endures. Metro 2033, under 1,500 characters. In Metro 2033, the world ends in nuclear fire. The surface is dead, ruined by radiation and prowled by mutants. Humanity clings to life in the Moscow metro, where old train tunnels now hold fractured, desperate civilizations. 2 decades later, the metro is chaos. The Red Line rules with iron. The Fourth Reich revives Nazi ideals. Police guards lost knowledge. Bandits, cults, and cannibals fight over bullets, food, and air. Outside the stations, tunnels are pitch black and deadly. mutants hunt, ghosts whisper, and the Dark Ones, mysterious psychic beings, invade minds. Are they enemies or something else? No one knows, but all fear them. You are Artyom, navigating lies, death, and impossible choices. Trust is rare. Every shadow could kill, every bullet matters. But the real monsters? They're human. In Metro 2033, survival is cruel, hope is dying, and the deeper you go, the darker it becomes. Attack on Titan, under 1,500 characters. In Attack on Titan, humanity is caged behind massive walls, the last remnants of civilization surrounded by monsters, the Titans, towering, mindless giants that exist only to devour humans. No one knows where they came from or why they hunger for flesh. The only rule is survival. Inside the walls, life isn't safe. The rich hoard power, the poor starve. The military sends people to die in suicidal missions beyond the walls, and any victory is paid in blood. The walls offer protection, but they're also a prison, and the truth behind them is far worse than anyone expects. Eren Yeager and his friends believe they can fight back. They dream of freedom, but every step forward reveals another horror. The Titans are not what they seem. The world beyond the walls isn't salvation. It's more war, more cruelty, and more lies. There are no true heroes. Every choice leads to sacrifice. Every truth destroys another illusion. For every inch of ground gained, someone has to die. Attack on Titan is about the price of freedom. And in this world, the cost is everything. The Witcher, 2,000 characters. The Witcher world looks like medieval Europe until the fairy tales start killing you. Magic exists, but it's no gift. Drowners in rivers, wraiths in ruins, less ends in woods. They're real and they kill. The conjunction of the spheres ripped open worlds, unleashing monsters, vampires, specters, no rules, no mercy, just hunger. But monsters aren't the worst part. You're likely a poor peasant, illiterate, starving, and caught between kings at war. Plagues, bandits, corrupt priests, more common than help. Witchers are mutated monster hunters. Feared, fading, hated as freaks. They don't come to save you, they come if you pay. There are no heroes here, no justice. The strong devour the weak. You won't be Geralt. You'll be a background corpse. No sword, no magic, just the dark, a growl, and no one coming. The Simpsons, under 1,500 characters. At first glance, The Simpsons is just a funny cartoon. Springfield is bright, silly, and full of quirky characters. But under the humor is something darker, a world where time stands still, logic collapses, and death means nothing. Homer Simpson is the core of this loop. He survives explosions, accidents, even brain trauma, only to reset the next episode. He becomes a boxer, astronaut, rock star, but forgets it all. No growth, no memory, just endless repetition. Characters like Hans Moleman die repeatedly, only to reappear. Others, like Maud Flanders, die once and stay gone. There's no logic, just chaos in disguise. Then there's Frank Grimes, a normal man who plays by the rules, only to be crushed by a world that rejects them. His death is a joke. Then he's erased. Springfield isn't a town, it's a purgatory. No one ages. No one learns. Continuity is shattered. And Homer? He just keeps going, oblivious and unchanged. The Simpsons isn't just comedy. It's a surreal horror story about a universe trapped in a loop. The jokes mask something terrifying. And the worst part? It never ends. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you'd like to discuss it or suggest new ideas, feel free to leave a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe for more amazing content. See you in the next one.